Hey YouTube land, how we doing today? Just gonna give you a quick little walk around of the shop and how we're doing on that, and maybe go over a little bit with the lighting that we got put in here today. So, all right, so the shop, it is a 34 by 50 stick built shop. I did the scissor trusses in here, as you can see, for some additional height in the ceiling. Give me a nice little bonus there. Got a walkout door in the back, 2 windows up high for some additional light on the south side. And I went with a 16 by 14 foot door, just one big door in the center here. My reasoning for that, tell me if I'm wrong with it, but my thought was it's easier to get things in and out of here, and with the 14 foot door, anything that I've got driving down the road, I can put in this building and store it as long as it fits lengthwise. So that was my thoughts on that one big door versus 2 smaller doors. But I definitely wanted that 14 foot height just so I can, you know, get anything in here. Coming along to the back, long-term plans, we're gonna have dog kennel in here, so we'll have the dogs be able to get in and out. So as you can see, we got a couple little doors, dog doors, roughed in already there for them. So get the dog kennel built in here long term. Do also have a couple sliding windows here that look out into the yard. That way I can check out what's going on out in the yard, have some more light in my workspace area. So this is a general area where I'm planning on having the workbench and do most of my work and everything at. Now, onto the lighting. Did a lot of YouTube research. Checking out other videos, other things that you guys out in YouTube land are putting out there, trying to figure out what was going to be the best thing for me to put into my shop. Get the lighting that I needed for the most, I guess, the most economical price. I don't like spending more money than I have to, so looking for the best deal all the time. Did a lot of research, watched a lot of videos, and in the end, I found these Hyperlite High Bay UFO Hero Series lights. A lot of great reviews on these things. Just all in all, seemed like a pretty good deal. And I went ahead and I purchased some. So the ones that I got here are the 150 watt High Bay lights. These things have 3 different settings on them. You can set them to 150, 120, or I think 90 watt. If I remember correctly. I don't have the instructions here in front of me anymore with it. You can also set the color of the lighting as well. They got a 4K, a 5K, and a 6K setting as far as the lighting goes. This box here is a 4-pack. I got 2 more as well. I did 6 of them in this 34 by 50 building. Probably could have got away with 4, but one of those things, you can never have too much light, is kind of my thought with it. So looking at them, I've already got them on, got them wired up in the ceiling there. As you can see, 4 of them there. These things are super easy to install. They come with a 5-foot cord on them. They plug into just a regular standard outlet. All you gotta do, wire in that one outlet, plug them in, boom, you're done. Super easy to install. If something ever happens to them and you gotta replace them, you don't have to worry about hard wiring. You just crawl up there, unplug it, plug a new one in, hang it back up. I've got them all installed already, obviously, so I can't show you one up close and in person. I'll go back to the box here. If you look at it, the way they've got it designed, so they've just got that hook there. So you just drill a hole, put a hook in the rafters, and then hook this light on that, plug it in, boom, you're done, you're good to go. They do also have a cable safety tie on them, so that you can wrap that around the rafters or whatever else it is that you want to wrap it around for safety. So if something would fail in that hook, it's still suspended up there and it's not coming crashing down on your head or anything else that might be down below. So really good thought process with that as well. Great job with them overall. Now I'll give you guys a little show of how much lighting they actually do. So this is with all of them on. Got all 6 of them in the frame there. And then all of them off. So we got quite a bit of light. You know, it's middle of the afternoon here. Like I said, I got those 2 south-facing windows. We got the windows on the overhead door and the 2 smaller windows as well. So I do get a fair bit of light in here as it is during the day, but obviously at night it will get pretty dark. And just looking at it now, flip them back on. You see how much light we get. So overall, really happy with it, really happy with what we did. I've got 2 of them here. As you can see, they're right next to the rails for the garage door. I got them as close as I could to those rails, but I didn't want them to be covered up for when the doors open. There will be times, I'm sure, that I'm working with the garage door open in here and still need the lights on as well. I didn't want the garage door to be covering up those lights. So that was my thought process with that. I wanted them to be able to still shine down and have the light on the ground while the door is open. So with the other 4, let's see if I can get them all here. With the other 4, I did move them in a little bit further. They're a little bit closer to the center to try to even out that light distribution. But as a whole, they're pretty well spaced throughout the entire building. And I think it's going to be really good. I think this will do what I need to do. If I need to add additional lighting, you know, possibly over here on the sides in my workspace, I might need to add a little bit of closer lighting for some of the finer, intricate work that we're doing. We'll kind of see how that goes as we get into it and start, you know, finish the shop and start utilizing it and really getting into it. See what we need and where we need it, and we can figure it out from there. But otherwise, yeah, probably a little bit better angle here. You can see the lights next to the garage door rails. They're off a little bit, and yeah. All in all, super happy. Like I said, the install was super easy. You just can maybe see there the outlets and everything next to them. Just plug them into the outlet and you're lit up. So, I mean, realistically, you could even use these things for temporary lighting if you wanted to or needed to in a spot somewhere. They'd work great for that because, like I said, you just plug them in. When we first got out here, before I had anything wired in, I just ran an extension cord up to one of them so that I had some light in here while we were working to do stuff. I just had a screw in the rafter and hung it on that, and ran an extension cord up to it, and good to go. Had some light so that we could work and do what needed to be done. But all in all, like I said, really, so far, really good product. Obviously, time will tell on how long they last, but haven't heard anything super bad about their longevity either at this point, so looking forward to it. Did hear some negative reviews overall on it with the glare, the brightness of them when you're looking directly at them, which, you know, yeah, you look directly at the light, it's pretty bright. But there's not a lot of lights out there that you can look at directly at them and not have that same problem. So that's one thing. The other thing is, why are you staring directly at the light? Yeah, I get it. There's going to be some times when you're going to do that. You're on a creeper or something underneath the vehicle and you roll out and the light's right above your face. Yeah, it happens, but I mean, it's not going to be a common thing where you're laying there staring up at the lights. I don't foresee that being a major problem in the long term with this. From any angle at all, I mean, they're really not bad as far as looking at them. So I don't think it'll be an issue in the long term with that. They give great light overall. When you're looking around, you know, I'm walking around now, and there's some shadowing, sure, but it's not terrible. I mean, and it's pretty consistent throughout the whole shop area. I mean, it's not like you get really bad shadows in some spots and you know, no shadows in other spots at all. So I don't think shadowing is going to be a major issue with it. That's part of the reason why you went with 6 instead of just 4. But throughout the whole building, it's pretty good. Pretty good illumination overall. So I think this will work great for us. Feel free to leave comments and let me know what you guys think. Have you used these Hyperlite UFOs in the past? You got them in your own shops. Tell me what you guys think. If you got any questions on them, feel free to leave a comment that way. I'll try to do my best to get back to you with the answers to those questions. If I have the answers, I might not. I'm pretty new to these things myself too. So reach out. Hope you guys like this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.